Okay, so this question looks a bit intimidating because there's an awful lot of information given to you, and I'm not going to read through it all. I'm just going to use the bits we need. It asks us what the difference in volume of each type of tin is. So we've got a square-based cuboid there. Okay, we're going to use that one first of all. So first of all, we're going to look at our square-based cuboid. I'm going to write down the formula, L squared times H. It says that L represents the length, there it is, it's 18. And it says that H represents the height, so that's 10. Okay, so 18 squared times 10. Easy peasy, pop that in your calculator. 18 squared times 10, and you get 3,240 centimetres cubed. Okay, now they want us to look at our cylinder. So let's look at the cylinder now. The formula for the volume of that one is pi r squared h. So r represents the radius, that's 12. And h again represents the height, which in this one is 7. Okay, so pi times 12 squared times 7, radius squared times the height, equals, right, so popping that in my calculator, using the pi button, times 12 squared times by 7, that gives me 3,166.7 centimetres cubed, and I've rounded it to one decimal place because all of these values are to the nearest whole number, so I've gone one more degree. Wouldn't do any more than that. So I want the difference now. So the difference just means take one from the other. So 3,240, take away 3,166.7, sorry, equals 73.3 centimetres cubed. Not as bad as we thought, was it? Okay, next part of the question then. Both tins are made with the same thickness of sheet metal. Which biscuit tin uses the least metal for its manufacture? You may ignore any overlaps in the makings of the tin. You must show all your workings. Okay, so what we're actually going to find out is the surface area of each of our tins. And again, we were given those formulas on the sheet. Let's have a look then. We'll start off with the square-based square-based cuboid. Okay, and the formula for that was 4LH plus 2L squared. Okay, so don't forget now that L was the length, and that was 18, and H was the height, and that's 10. So popping that into the formula now, you have 4 times the length, which is 18, times the height, which is 10, plus 2 times the length squared, so 2 times 18 squared. Okay, popping all that into my calculator, and I'm going to do it in steps, I think, just to make sure. I've got 720 there, plus 18 squared times by 2, 648. So add those together, and you get 1,368 centimetres squared, because it's a surface area. Okay, that's that one. Now we need to do the same for the cylinder. So cylinder, the surface area of a cylinder is calculated by using 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r squared. Okay, where r stands for the radius, which is 12, and h this time is 7. So again, popping those values in, we've got 2 times pi times the radius, which is 12, times the height, which is 7, plus 2 times pi times the radius squared, 12 squared. Okay, doing each little bit together now. Okay, let's have a little look. We got 2 times pi times 12 times 7 plus 2 times pi times 12 squared, and that's going to give me 1432.6 centimetres squared because it's an area. Okay, which biscuit tin uses the less metal in its manufacture? Well, that's going to be our square-based cuboid. Okay, and that's my answer. There we go.